Hey y'all, it's Jake from Corbin here. I recently got promoted to be director of group classes and I'm super excited about it. I cannot wait to work with y'all more in depth in the oncoming weeks and the oncoming years. I love getting to know y'all each and every day and seeing y'all work hard in our classes. So a way I decided to make my mark on being director of group classes is to start off strong with making tri-weekly videos, going over our forthcoming blocks. Our blocks are 3 weeks long, as you know. We have our capacity week, our build week, and our test week. Last week we had our last test week. We did 1 rep maxes. We had a lot of PRs. Everyone had great success. Liam Martin hit a 50-pound PR, which is huge. People came up to me after classes, showing me all of their new records, and it was great. I love it. I'm super excited for y'all, but we can't test 1 rep maxes every week, unfortunately. It just doesn't work. People have failed and tried over and over again. It does not work. So starting next week, we have high volume reps and sets. We're going to be working on building a foundation for long-term success so we can go back to those 1 rep maxes in the future and hit more records. We have our squat, bench, and deadlift like usual. They're our mainstays in our program. We do them every week. We do them every 3 weeks. But every other 3 weeks or so, we throw in new accessory lifts in there. So for next week, we have a couple new ones we haven't done in a while. That's the LARSEN press, the staggered stance trap bar deadlift, and the 1.5 rep squat. So guys, here's the LARSEN press. Corey's gonna set up like a regular bench press. There's one catch though. He's gonna leave his feet hanging off the edge of the bench. His legs are gonna dangle off the edge of the bench. He's not doing some ab movement holding him up in there. He's just gonna let him rest. He's gonna do a regular bench press, so he's lowering it down to his chest in a controlled manner. Then he's pressing it off his chest back towards the ceiling. We'll do a couple more reps here. That's perfect, Corey. Yep. Super hard for him. If you notice, he can't use any leg drive at all because his legs are dangling off the air. So there's a couple reasons we do the LARSEN press. A is to find out if that leg drive is effective or not in our bench press. A good tip for me is if my LARSEN press and my bench press are super close together in the amount of weight that I can push, then I know I'm not using my legs enough, and then come find me in class and I'll help you figure out how to use your legs. A second key reason to use the LARSEN press is a strict upper body movement. It's only our chest, our tricep, and our shoulders, so it's all upper body movement and all upper body strength that we're trying to work on there. Corey here is going to perform the staggered stance trap bar deadlift. So it's like a regular deadlift. He's going to get in the middle of the bar. His feet are going to be hip width, and he's going to put his right foot forward and his left foot back, making sure that his left big toe is in line with his right heel. He's going to lower himself to the trap bar, get as tall as he can, and then drive into the floor here. We actually encourage that back heel to be off the ground. He's going to lower the trap bar back down, drive it to the floor, drive his shoulders and head into the ceiling. We did 2 reps in that position. Now we got to switch our feet and do 2 reps in the other position here. Same thing, driving it to the floor, putting his head and shoulders into the ceiling, controlling the weight back down. The reason we're programming this exercise for y'all is that many of us have imbalances from our left leg to our right leg and vice versa, and now we want to expose that imbalance and work on it in our class. This is the 1.5 rep squat. Corey's going to go into the bar like a normal squat, place his hands where he usually does on his back squat, place it across his back, and walk out a couple steps. He's going to brace into his core. He's going to break out his hips, push his knees forward, go all the way down, halfway up, back down, and then all the way up as he drives into the bar. So brace one more time, all the way down, halfway up, back down, all the way up. Great, Corey. Cool. The reason we do the 1.5 rep squat is because we're getting 50% more volume, and this makes sense because we're in our high volume phase, and we spend more time down at the bottom where it's harder at, so we'll get stronger there. Those are our new 3 accessory lifts for our new block. Super excited to see y'all in here and performing these exercises. I cannot wait to see y'all. Thanks for watching.